Well, that's basically depends on how Abd Rabbu Mansour Hadi, the internationally recognized president who is currently in the Saudi Arabia, and his son, who is believed to be in house arrest in the United Arab Emirates. These two leaders are the main leaders who could control the forces on the ground, whether the General People's Congress, that is Saleh's party, or the other rebel groups on the ground, backed by the United Arab Emirates and the Saudis, or what's known as the Saudi-led coalition. If these two leaders decide to go with the revenge, as the son of Abdullah Saleh Ahmed, who's in the UAE, vowed to revenge, this is going to escalate, and this is going to lead to more a deterioration of the humanitarian crisis, the military standoff between all the parties on the ground. So the Saudis do have a great chance, they believe, that now they have a kind of split between this alliance, makeshift alliance, if you will, between the Houthis from the one hand and Ali Abdullah Saleh party from the other hand. This is a golden chance for them to go on with their war against them and try to eliminate all the Houthis element in Yemen. But still, the Houthis on the ground are so powerful, they've managed to launch ballistic missiles against Mecca, firing on Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates. They're completely backed by the Iranians. So the proxy war may tend to be more a regional war in Yemen. That depends on these two main powers, the Saudis and the Iranians, in the coming few days.
And you know, Ahmed, escalation is the last thing this country needs. This war has been raging for years. Millions are suffering. Is there any hope in peace talks somehow coming to a solution here?
It depends mainly, to be honest, on the two regional powers, the Saudis and the Iranians. You know what's happening in Yemen. Some 7 million people are on the brink of famine. Let alone 1 million who are infected with cholera. So it is a complete dire conditions. It's a humanitarian catastrophe on the ground where the people are suffering. Everybody in Yemen is willing to have a peaceful compromise for the conflict, the 7-year war, because this is not going to end. Civil wars never end in the battlefield. There must be a kind of peaceful negotiation. But that depends on who is going to back down, who is going to blink first. Militarily, it seems that the Iranians backing the Houthis, they have the upper hand. They have the momentum, gaining more land in the south, moving to the north and controlling more land. They've dominated completely the capital city, that is Sana'a, and they control all the ports on the Red Sea and the ocean. So they do have the momentum on the ground. They have the power. They have completely dominated the whole scene. The Saudis believe that the rebels on the ground, the forces, now the momentum of Saleh supporters and the other Yemenis who are desperate with the conditions, would give them a chance to backfire against the Houthi. But this is not going to lead to any peaceful negotiation unless they recognize that the only way to find a win-win condition is to negotiate on the table, find a peaceful compromise that will end the ongoing violence. Otherwise, it's a vicious circle that will never end.
Yeah, no easy solution in sight, without question. Okay. Ahmed Al-Barai, political analyst, speaking to us from Istanbul. Thank you so much for your